Hi guys, welcome again. Chris Petri here. Guys, we're talking again watercolor design. This is part of my series in design and composition for watercolor artists. In this video, we're going to talk about dominance. Dominance is a really powerful tool you can use in your watercolor design of your paintings, and a lot of artists use this, and it's very common, and you'll probably notice it. You might use it yourself as a watercolor artist. My watercolor design series is more for the beginner artist, or just someone that's maybe been dabbling in, let's say, watercolor painting for maybe a couple of years or so, and you're just looking to learn some more techniques and maybe put some more tools in your toolbox of your watercolor art. So here again, dominance, very important, very crucial design element you can use in your paintings. So here let's take a quick look and an idea of dominance versus, let's say, non-dominance. I noticed when I first started in watercolor art and painting, I kind of fell into the syndrome of sometimes maybe making subject matter sometimes a little bit too small. Let's say I was drawing a house, let's say, or a cabin. You know, sometimes I get into that syndrome of maybe on my canvas, if this is our canvas, you know, maybe I can't say this is like really, you know, terrible, but if I drew a cabin like this and let's say a couple of trees and some bushes maybe and like that, I mean, that's interesting, you know, but I think it can be stepped up a notch by using dominance. And let's take some more paper here. Again, I folded a piece of printer paper in quarters. And what I'll do is also do a painting at the end of this tutorial here. So here we're talking dominance again. So now we'll take that same cabin painting, let's say. We have our watercolor paper. And we're sitting down, we're going to draw our cabin. It might be, to use dominance, we could say, let's make this a very bold, powerful, dominant painting where we're not going to be questioning what's the most dominant feature of the painting. We're going to say that cabin is. So we're going to make a, let's say, a big cabin like that. Maybe a road leading to it, some bushes here, maybe a mountain in the background, and maybe another tree here. Mountain in the back, distant hills maybe. But here you can see that the dominant portion of this painting would definitely be that cabin. So using dominance, you can definitely step your watercolor painting design up a couple notches. To me, this looks more exciting using more of a dominant feature in my watercolor painting here than is if I sort of went with a more safer route maybe in doing that. That's okay, but you can see the difference of adding dominance can really, you know, bring your painting to another level. And sometimes you may not want to have a dominant painting like this. You might want to have a more relaxed, subdued painting. So this is fine as well. This would just be another, dominance would be another tool in your toolbox of watercolor design to maybe change the format of your painting and your design to suit a certain mood or a certain situation. So now I'm going to use dominance and we'll create a small painting here. I'll turn up the music, and we'll just finish up with a small sketch composition of a painting using dominance, and I think I'm going to do that cabin again.